Hello everyone! Welcome, I finally got lucky at World of Warships! I finally have something from a crate that I never get when I'm in early access. Can you see that? How you see those really, really big guns? We're about to be like this. It's basically about to be when I used to play the Americans on the channel as the battleships all over again, except in a way a lot more close range brawly, like brawly style, than more further beat you down in one shot long range.
Permission to go tier 4 for the French.
You're welcome or not. PC WoW broke a promise. I mean, they do that to us console players all the time, so ha! But welcome, what'd they do?
Hi, discrimination against everybody, yeah!
I tested a new early access ship. Nice!
Prime's choking on it.
Oh no. Prime, don't eat chips so fast, it's bad for you.
It's fajita.
Oh, but still, geez, slow down, you'll die.
Why did you say something about fajita?
No, fajita. And James, you need a tier 3 or 4.
Okay.
Alright, fine. Let us go!
You slowly accept
They
it.
they said they'll never add submarines. Wait, they did? The new ship I tested was a submarine.
Yeah.
Is it?
It was in the beta though.
Wait a minute. What month is it?
It's April.
No, it's not real. It's not real, Bone Singer. If it's it, you have to ask yourself what month it is when they do stuff like that to know if they're just messing with you or not. Yeah, that's why I said it's not real. It's April. That means they're bringing it back for the April Fool's joke again. They did this. Can they bring back the spaceship ones, please? I don't want submarines again. We have submarines every April. I want the spaceship ones to come back.
Right or left?
No, it's April Fool's, Bone Singer. They wouldn't... Unless they decided just...
Right or left?
Right.
I'm with that note.
Go right. Towards A. But yeah, if it's just the April trick of the month. Yo, Solid! Welcome!
I need to be ahead of you, don't I?
Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the Russian battleship Gengut. Or Gengut. I don't know how to say its name.
I need to be ahead of you, don't I?
The Gengut.
The Gangut.
The Gengut.
The I am Groot.
I am Gengut.
I'm Gangut.
Oh no, let me get ahead of you. God.
Why would you want to be ahead of me? I'm not at full. I'm gonna go to full.
I'm a cruiser. Don't you understand why you need to be ahead?
Yeah, I'm outrunning you.
James, that's your problem getting in front of him. He's not supposed to slow down for you. You're supposed to speed up for him.
Also, that just shows you how fast the Russian battleship is.
I'm going 3/4 speed.
Oh, what a shot! 10,000 already in New York. Good luck, New York.
Oh, really?
Yo,
I'll add to it.
By the way, that's AP, by the way.
I know, I'll add to it.
I'm gonna shoot the cow.
Oh, he's giving us a broad. He's giving us a broad.
Aha!
Failure.
This New York's not gonna last very long.
Nope.
I'm gonna battle the cow shrew.
Yeah, you kill the Carl Shrew, James. We will destroy the New York. Because if it's not, they'll ruin the lives of every BB. I'll wait to 9.4 to see if they're serious. To 9.4. What you mean? They probably will keep it for all of April. They usually do. They usually keep the whatever they do for the April Fool's thing pretty much most of the month, depending on what it is. But I want
Citadel like right below the waterline, or right on the waterline.
No, that's the
Americans.
Not the Japanese. I think that's the Japanese. I don't remember. Don't quote me.
No,
It's
not the Germans, because I tried that.
It said Japanese.
We never said German.
No one said German.
And I was talking about the Americans.
Ooh, alright, he's dead. Nice, Carl Shrew's down. Gonna go.
I already know what James is gonna do. James is gonna wait for me to get this New York super low, and then he's gonna do a little pop cap and kill it. I know, he's done it so many times, it's annoying.
Get ready to make a left and go around the island after we kill.
problem.
I'm gonna slow down a lot because we need to kill the New York so we can turn left.
No, Arda, you turn left, me and James has got this.
Nah. Damn it, I didn't. You got so lucky.
See,
One
James
of those...
is gonna steal the kill again.
Well, I mean...
I can't shove through the mountain. You have a chance to get the kill. I'll tell you what, you can
You'll
get the kill.
probably get it because you'll load before I will. I think. What's your load time right now?
When
Oh yeah, you already have it. See?
My kill, because I've done the most damage.
If you don't kill it, I'm gonna laugh.
Oh, no, he's gonna steal it. No, God, don't steal it, please.
Oh, I'm sorry, Brian.
The destroyer will kill it, the destroyer will get
Oh
it.
shit!
The destroyer's out, please.
No!
Ardont, I hate you.
Well, I mean,
did
it's not my fault.
to it.
It is not my fault. Blame the game.
It's
That still
your
means
fault
you
for
did more.
killing it.
Keep in mind what Jim said, though. You still get more than I do. It's based on damage, not kills.
How much damage did you do?
13,000.
Bruh.
That's what I said. You'll still get more than I will. The kills don't seem
Still
to
don't,
matter
bruh.
because that makes sense. That's why you're making more free XP than I am. I'm getting more kills, but you're getting the better damage, so it doesn't.
No,
really
I've been getting
matter.
more kills than you every match, except
Nah.
this one.
Not
Yeah.
when I was in the Japanese ship, you weren't.
Hey, Franco, here comes Frank, ego himself up.
When you were in the American
James.
ship, you were.
You shut up.
Hey, man, what are you gonna say?
Now, when you were in the American ship, you were destroying people. And so I didn't beat you at all during that. But you.
And then I got this captain.
Yeah, but you still.
When you were in the Izuchi, I got this captain.
Yeah, but I still do better in the Izuchi overall than you do. Because I'm lighting fires, I'm not worried about getting citadels because I don't have your captain. Because I don't have your captain. Yeah, but I get the kill. Because guess what? My fire's the last thing to hit him.
Exactly. So you just made it being cheap.
I mean, it is, but I don't have your captain, so that's all I can do. Why are you turning so hard left?
Move.
I'm gonna run in
I'm
here.
turning, so you better turn as well.
Nope, I'm bigger than you. Actually, let's see. No, actually, you're taller. Let's see, how about width? Yeah,
No,
you're
thicker.
tall. No, you're taller. I am thicker.
And
though.
longer.
Yeah, you're probably longer. I definitely could guarantee that.
And I am a small
I'm just ramming you.
Russian ships are short.
Hey, it's not
I mean, I hope you're not really doing anything. Like, it's kind of ironic that
turn already!
It's kind of ironic you can't overpower me. That's how much heavier I am than you.
Turn. I'm trying to go straight here so I can
Okay,
go.
You don't need to go straight. Go right.
You go right. I'm going after the Gangoot.
Well, you're going where I'm going, so.
Well, go turn already. God.
I can't. You got to slow down if you want to turn left.
I'm almost as fast as a destroyer.
I just love it that the Japanese ship is so big, but so light.
John, have you seen this?
Oh, you're actually turning me.
Right.
You're actually turning me. You're. It's taking. It's taking all of your force. All right, let's go.
How is this? You got a.
Here, I'll help you turn right.
You got a good captain as the outfit.
I would have gotten that kill too if you would have moved.
It's alright, we're good. We don't need the kills. You got most of the damage in the game. I only got one. It's alright. Most of the fighting happened on the other side of the map. Oh, let's go. Alright. A mid-April show. Or not. What if they do add them into the game? No, they won't. Because the community will stop playing that game. Guarantee you that'll be the one thing. The community will be like, yeah, it's cool in concept if you make it only submarine versus submarine. But if it's submarine versus any of these ships are going to get boned.
How would they even be able to shoot them?
You would have to add depth charges to cruisers. That's who usually kills submarines, or cruisers with depth charges. But
unless
that would be
King
too
George.
much of a pain in the neck.
Unless you're King George, you could always ram it.
You can't ram something that's
Submarine,
underwater, James.
No, you hit the submarine underwater when you're sinking.
You
That's the class, or?
You can't. if you're already sinking, you're not gonna hit it. It's not gonna be nowhere near you. Submarines can fire their torps from really...
or not.
Where are you going?
I'm charging the civilian!
No, I got 3 citizens.
I almost had a shot, but this
it's
is
fine. We need to let the cruisers do their job.
I almost killed him.
Well, do it, James.
No.
Destroyer got to kill, huh?
Well, I almost got to the torpedo, so I'm kind of
Carriers can bone a sub fast. Not really. Not really. Because that means the plane's going to have to be carrying depth charges. Because you got to understand, the planes aren't going to see a submarine submerged underwater, which is, by the way, is when they fire their torps. They don't surface to fire their torps. They don't have to. Because you know what's different about a submarine's torps than a ship's torps? They're guided. So they lock on to the engine signature they're programmed for, or the sound, the sonar that they're programmed for, and they track that target and slam right into it. No, they can't be their weakness if they're because that makes no sense. How? With what, Bonesinger? That's why I said that makes no sense. The carriers don't have planes to sink a submarine.
If anything, the submarines are the aircraft carriers' weakness, because they won't even be able to.
Yeah, because you won't know they're coming. Also, there's no way to spot something underwater. That's how I know it's fake. Because there's no spotting. There's no. So that's but that's a cruiser. Once again, that's the only thing in real life that ever hunts a submarine, is a cruiser and AC-130s. But AC-130s drop sonar buoys, and then they drop massive detonation charges. So, are not underwater, but a submarine doesn't have to come up, Bonesinger. That's the part I don't get. If it has to come to the surface to fire its torpedoes, it's not a submarine. It's actually probably a U-boat. Is more like it. That sounds more like what that would be. But then again, that's not effective. Because then there's no difference in that than a destroyer. That's why I know that's not what it is.
I'm with you, Arnold. Where are we going, boys?
They have a limited amount of time underwater. That's not a real submarine then. They're not going to be able to make that work.
That's just basically a U-boat.
Yeah, that's just a U-boat and there's no point to it. Because then that means... And depending on how long they have underwater, we're going left, by the way. Or I am.
Hey, or no, we have one of those cheapy McGee's on our team. He's reversing already.
Then you turn around and you come to me.
Oh, you're going really left.
Yeah, we're going really left. We're going to the other two battleships when you stay together. They can both fire above and below. I mean, that's fine. That makes sense. But here's the thing I have an issue with. Is how long do you get to stay underwater, I guess? So broken time underwater, then carriers aren't there. Then that means, once again, like I said, Bonesinger, that means carriers aren't their weakness. That's impossible. You'd have to be a stupid-ass submarine to be killed by a carrier.
I'm gonna have to brawl. I'm gonna have to brawl with the Wyoming.
Okay, well then don't go fast. Just keep making a circle and stay near Cap. And I'll try to come back as quick as I can when I get rid of some of these people. But yeah,
he's going
basically, if the time underwater is too long, then there's no point in that anyways. Then there is no hard counter to anything for it. All you have to do is be somewhat decent with it. You gotta save it for when you know you're gonna attack. Just like maybe a real life submarine would do. They're staying up on the surface just because they're going cruising speed, because I don't know if a submarine's faster on the surface or underneath the water. I don't know that in real life. But,
I think it's underwater because then it creates a, I think it adds more drag on the surface. I don't know though.
I think that might be reversed, but I could be wrong too. Either of us could be right. I don't really know, I have to be honest. So.
But I'm pretty sure they most the standard water even when they're cruising.
Yeah, in real life they most do, but that's modern ones. The old ones probably
What are
didn't
you
do that.
doing? Shit, this Predator is stupid.
Ooh, that's a bad hit. Whoa. Oh, I love Russian armor. Y'all saw that, right? I love Russian armor. I didn't take hardly any damage.
Aim.
If that had been any other ship, I know you are. Aim at the destroyer, please, though.
I am, but I'm doing a horrible job at it.
I'm making a huge U-turn because I don't want to get killed by the Farragut. Plus, I need to put these battleships at an angle to me.
There you go, hit him.
I'm gonna use my back 2 guns to try to kill him. You're gonna run into me, James. Watch out on that side, you. Never mind.
Got him.
Torpedoes to starboard.
Alright, let me
James R. West. Shot. I lost my virginity.
Oh. Damn.
What?
Well, I don't know either. But
That was the first
also,
man
Darius
that
said
you
in SD Gundam the Iron Blood suits have beam resistance. Nice, but not immunity because that would be broken. That makes sense though. I love it. I want them now. We might have to start doing a stream on that too at some point. Again, because I do want to experience that myself. He also said beam sabers deal 300 damage. Oh, so they're beam resistant to all beams, even sabers. Interesting. Good to know. See, that's where technically Gundam Seed would be useful for me to have. Because a lot of the Gundam Seed weapons aren't pure beam weapons, as far as like melee weapons. The long-range weapons are mostly still beams. But, so Gundam Seed would be probably the closest hard counter to Blood Orphans you could probably get if you had done Gundam Seed first. He had two Zakus. That's
Oh,
not
no
good.
wonder I can't see this battleship anymore. My freaking destroyer.
I don't think you can get Zakus. Unless there's Zaku. Are there things called Zakus in Blood Orphans?
Stain me.
Huh? What?
Stain me.
Oh.
Stain me. Crap over the name.
Oh shoot, I need to...
Oh, nice.
I need to... Hardcore stop. What are we doing for food, lady?
I sit it out there.
So got lots of meat and pick something.
Like what, spaghetti? What
I knew it was for spaghetti.
Tacos? What are you talking about? No.
Tacos, I guess.
Yeah, sure.
That.
I don't know what else we have other than you're making me another sandwich.
By the way, they have a non-active Koenig, so don't worry about the Koenig in the back of their cap.
Oh, I got it.
Safe, okay.
Alright, I guess...
I keep sitting down in this event here. It's amazing. I love the French. No, I didn't sit it out in that time.
I'm taking a huge risk what I'm doing right now, but... What?
I think you're doing it.
Right. Awesome.
Do you guys need me to double back?
Nah.
You might have to. I don't know.
After I
we'll
kill this
see.
Wyoming, I'll come back.
I would not, because I don't want to risk them capturing the base by pushing us out of it.
What shot me?
Oh, wow! What shot me? Is the question. Considering I'm in a Russian ship, what was that? Oh. Never mind, I'm being shot at by 2 other Russian ships. That'll do it. That'll do it. Definitely need backup, because one of my battleships is just dead in the water over by Cap, not doing anything. On our side.
I'm double back. I'm trying to get rid of the cruisers for you. I'm the hit and run tactic.
I mean, the cruisers I can take, because I have a lot of health. I just gotta get away from these other 2 Russian battleships like
Oh, they are.
Yo, what's up, Tam King?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Sup, Tam King? Sup, bro? Oh, I have a dislike. Oh, wow.
I wonder who that is.
I wonder who that is.
Yeah, I really wonder who that is. I mean, it's not like I'm in your video or anything.
Right? Didn't get one when I did. What was it the other day?
Oh. How is there you go.
That's great. By the way, not you, Tam King. We're talking about someone else.
Oh, the Russian.
We were talking about someone else who just...
Oh.
I don't know.
Ow.
They just leave dislikes because they can. Instead of actually, like, deciding whether you like the content on the channel or not.
He's a phony. A big fat phony.
Exactly.
No, I can't go out there.
How much health do you have?
7,000.
Oh yeah, you have less than I do. Definitely don't go out there.
I'll shoot the gangoot though.
Yeah, help me kill the gangoose so I can get some of the stress off me.
I'm being shot at by the other fucking Russian.
I know you
I
are.
can't hear James anymore.
He must have lagged out on your end. Just don't worry about it. I'll tell you what we need. What are you doing over there, Prime?
I'm brawling with the Wyoming!
Obviously.
Come on, reload before you can turn, before you can turn. Come on. Or secondary guns. Yes!
Nice.
Oh,
Come
I'm at
help us.
2,000 health.
2,000. Yeah, 2,000. 2,000.
Tam King
yo-
said, ram it. Hey, or no,
Wham
James,
it.
he said, no, if I would have
Hey.
rammed it, we would probably lose. Look what's on the other side.
Wham it. Be like
Wham
that
it.
wascally wabbit. Wham it. By the way,
Rusty
also
win.
sup, Tab Gang?
I just saw I just shot by the gangoot.
You got lucky. No, I didn't. I'm just good. I
No,
shouldn't
you
have
got lucky.
switched to HE is what I shouldn't have done. I would have killed him a
You
lot
dumb
faster and
dumb.
lost a lot less health.
You
I
don't.
might die right here, depending on how good these hit.
They.
They hit me a lot less than I hit him, so...
Let me see that. That's a terrible fucking hit. Must I get it? Oh
They
no,
say 3
dude,
shots
okay,
and it
perfect.
missed. Just
You
stay
go.
with me, James. We got a guard base.
I'm on the way. Well, if y'all want to push out, I'll make it there in time to guard the base.
You know, we might need him.
We have to kind of stay here for the moment. It's safer that way. I'm gonna kill
How
the
much
You
health
gang.
do y'all
shooting at
have?
me?
I have 13,000.
And James?
He's at 7,000, but he's in a cruiser. I'm gonna turn completely
we're all
around
low.
now. Yeah, we're all low.
Oh, I dodged that. I survived
I'm at
that, Admiral.
8,000.
I survived the Russian. In a
Nice.
French.
Yeah, in a
At
French
least
ship.
we know where 2 of them are. The other ones didn't cap. And so, they're the battleship and destroyer. Are
Yeah, but the 2 strongest ones are over here with me and James.
To be honest,
Yeah.
I was expecting R not to steal that kill. Ha ha ha. He was all the way on the other side of the map.
Yeah, I wasn't close enough. I would have tapped him.
I was a stole it. If you give me £10, I'll
And I
steal
was
it.
like, though. I mean,
Hi James, PC wow, it's going to piss me off in the next update. Well, we have that every time, so you know it's relatable.
Let's see. No, he sold all his suits and bought some Zaku's. Why? What? Why? Because he needed machine guns, I guess? He knows there's other mobile suits with ballistics, right? Why Zaku's?
Good news, Arnold, there's a gang
Oh,
over
it's
by here.
painful.
Oh, we might not even have to fight them. We might have to go save their butts.
Nah, we're gonna let the enemy team come to us.
No,
There's
we have a destroyer.
We outnumber
If that
them
bomb-
right now, and since James can shoot, oh wait, no, they don't have a destroyer. Yeah, we're fine. Let them come to us. We are too far
but they're
removed
also
to
gonna-
rush
They're
over
gonna go
there.
kill our other teammate.
Yeah, that's their fault for being over there. They should have stayed with us. We still have enough ships to win.
Kind of worried about.
I just need to damage another. We need to get the Pytor. If we can kill the Pytor, we have a good chance at winning.
And well, I got 6 Citadels. What was that, Prime?
I might go on the Kaiser after this.
Nice, alright.
No, I'm sticking with my Emily Birchin. This shit's amazing. Especially if you have 2 of them. And you gang up on one ship, it's
If you are
amazing.
wondering why I'm playing a tier 3 at such a low rank too, this tier 3 can kill tier 5s.
And my
Unless
tier
it's a
4
tier
Russian
5
is
Russian.
bad.
Yeah,
Compared
unless...
to tier 3,
What?
compared to yours, my tier 4 Russian is shit. 30
No,
yards.
no. Remember, James, I told you, we underestimated it. She does have less guns, yes. But she does hit way, way harder. That Pytor almost killed me when he shot me earlier.
Stone though. Oh yeah, they're all going over there.
I guess we should do, since they're not coming this way, because that other even the Gangut went that way, and so did the Pytor. So, James, don't go too fast. You're gonna get too far ahead.
Huh?
Don't go too fast, because you're gonna get too far ahead. Because you can see the Gangut just killed our Pytor. So that's why the Gangut's good. The Gangut can kill the Pytor if you're good with it.
Should we just stay and wait?
Yeah, turn around, James. Just turn around.
I can't turn around that way. I have to turn around the other way.
Because I need to stay with Prime. Me and Prime have to keep our guns together. It's either we all rush together or we all stay behind. We can't separate or we'll die.
Hopefully he can at least take out one of them, that destroyer.
Hold on, where's that?
Well, the one good thing about him, they're going to have to rush that cap to see him. Like, they're going to have to go after him. That's why I'm debating whether to go over there or not.
I mean, two of them are rushing. But here's the worst thing, they're rushing to destroy him.
Right now, even if they do kill him, we're still going to be ahead.
Yeah, alright, we'll camp the center of these islands. I'm going to go full stop and turn completely back.
Would you turn around again?
No, James, keep coming towards me. You're basically just making a circle spotting for us because you're the hardest thing to see, James. Over here with me and Prime.
And I have still 2 planes.
Yeah, put them up, by the way. Put one of them up if you already got it.
6 minutes.
Yeah, it should last the rest of the map. We only have 1 minute. We only have to survive for 1 minute to win.
Can we get
over here that fast?
It's sadly cheesy, but we're not going to get over there and kill them either in 1 minute, so...
You know what, I'm going to stop. Because I can't get them over here quick enough to kill us.
Yeah, we can't get over there quick enough, so we might as well just let the timer win for us. Win by score. But Arnott, I just thought of something. The carriers can coordinate with submarines to create wolf trap. Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. That's gonna be trolly as hell if they do that. No one's gonna like that at all. The only time even when I said I wanted submarines,
he killed one.
Nice. That means we definitely won now. But even when I said I wanted submarines, I want submarine versus submarine, not submarine versus the ships. Because submarine versus submarine, it's even. It's all about how that you pilot your sub and when you launch your torps and how to run in silent.
By the way, how many aircraft carriers can you have at a time on PC?
On PC, I think it's 2 to 3 at most. 3 at most that I know of. 2, I think, majority of the time. 1 if the lobby's not balanced, right?
Wow, Prime, look at you.
Alright, so are y'all going in tier 4s? I do need to work on the Bretonnig a little bit, but I think I'm going to keep doing a little bit more Gengit.
Tier 4. I haven't even gotten the tier 4 of the,
So, YouTube doesn't know anything anymore. Do you see what game it says I'm playing?
Game.
It says I'm playing Grand Theft Auto 5.
I tell you what, the views will be amazing right though.
What?
That's what I'm saying. What? YouTube, your algorithm never works. You need to just break it and make a new one.
I don't know, I'm gonna leave and rejoin so I can fix Prime's thing.
Oh yeah, that's fine, go ahead.
Wait for your screen!
But yeah, go ahead and reset your, he's resetting so you can hear him. But carriers can help the submarines make traps for the BBs and CAs. Exactly. So that's what I'm saying, it's like, I don't know. But yeah, back to YouTube. YouTube, your algorithms doesn't do you any good. It's not helping anybody. All it does is punish actual content creators. And half the time it doesn't even know what game it's looking at.
There we go.
And that's just right there. By the way, if y'all want an example of why the algorithm doesn't work, if the algorithm can't even tell what game I'm playing, then it doesn't need to be judging what videos are monetized and demonetized. Just gonna say that and leave it there. It can't even recognize an open world simulator game from a battleship game. They're not even in the same genre or even 2% alike.
You know what's funny? They put the games in the tags, and the YouTube's still like, wait, what?
No, Sony does that. No, that shows you how much.
I know.
Yeah, that shows you how even more busted it is. Sony puts that tag there. I don't even have to put that tag there. It's automatically a tag, the name of the title of the game. Yet YouTube's like, oh, this is GTA 5, because the algorithm is a shoddy piece of equipment. It is. It's horrible. It's
a vlog. Oh, he's playing ARMS.
Yeah, it's so dumb. And that right there proves it shouldn't be judging what's demonetized and what isn't. If it can't even tell the difference between a game, then it ain't programmed right, and it doesn't need to be out on the market. It doesn't need to be running public accounts. It needs to be literally deactivated and redone from the ground up. But you can see but here's the problem, and this is the last thing I'll say because I don't want to get into this. I've already said this a billion times over, and so has a billion other YouTubers. That's an overstatement, but you get my point.
No, just tell you what you're playing for, Ryan.
But it's an overstatement, but you get my point. Is that YouTube staff is just too lazy to check the videos themselves, like. Instead of forcing the algorithm to do all of it. It's too much. It needs to have a human touch. You cannot run this with an AI. The AI is not a human. It cannot make human judgments. And that's why YouTube is busted, and so many hardworking YouTubers that aren't already established have to fight like dogs just to get up and monetize and get any subscribers and any support from YouTube. Because the algorithm eats us alive, because it's built to be, one, too strict on stuff that it doesn't need to be strict on, when there's other things that it should be strict on, and delete and demonetize those things, but it doesn't. It targets things that innocent creators like me, Prime, James, and thousands of others that have, once again, the freedom of right to speech, as an amendment in our country, is being violated by YouTube every day. Like, literally every day. It's getting to the point they're telling you what you can and cannot say. And I'm going to tell you right now, that's not the America I grew up in. Like, I grew up in that this was supposed to be a place of freedom. It's not anymore. It's not. It's far from it.
You're gonna start it?
Yeah? No, I can't. James is not ready.
Hold on. I'm just having some of them.
But we'll leave it at that. That's the best I can put it. It's just... It boils down to laziness, and that's what it is.
Shout out to the cruiser. Gotcha. Now, what does my ship do?
And some greed. It also boils down to that, too. Because I also say this, of all the fake channels that are on YouTube that don't have content but hundreds of thousands of subscribers somehow, the algorithm doesn't do anything about those. And it doesn't target those. When those take away from hard-working YouTubers all across the world, not just America, but I mean, being as I'm from America and I know about the amendments of freedom of speech, this platform is that algorithm is a violation of it. So, yeah, because YouTube's trying to decide what it wants to have as content when it's supposed to be a creator content driven platform, which means it's supposed to be based around us. Yeah, go ahead.
There's this one channel that's all about guns, Demolition Ranch. He makes videos about guns, and he's getting demonetized for being educational with them. He shoots things. He always says, he always guides people on how to use them, shows them what to do. He also has a vet ranch channel where he is a veterinarian. He's getting demonetized on all his videos for showing medicines about dogs and cats and shooting guns.
Well, I mean, I will say that even though I agree with you on that, I also, for the gun one, it's in the times that we're in, I understand it somewhat for the gun one. But I do not agree with the veterinarian one at all. Because no offense, not everyone agrees with that Prime. Not when it comes to that. It's like, that part is kind of, I can't blame YouTube for that one. But the veterinarian one, we're going left, by the way. The veterinarian one, absolutely. That is absolutely robbing a creator of his freedom of press, his freedom of speech, his freedom of voice, his freedom of anything. Because he's helping animals and helping living creatures in that video. So for that one to be targeted by the algorithm is completely a violation of that amendment as well. And I want to point that out as someone who's grown up in this country for years, as someone who's in his 30s and grew up when that amendment used to mean something. Where companies all over the country couldn't just all of a sudden just do what they want and without any punishment whatsoever from the government, saying that's a violation of the amendment laws. You cannot do that. It's, even though I don't agree even with some things governments do, that is probably the one thing I do wish that our government enforced a little bit better, is the First Amendment when it comes to that. When it comes to freedom of speech and all that. And, and these companies who abuse it online, who set these terms that violate them wholeheartedly, just so they can control the content. Because it's not fair. You might as well not have the platform if it's going to be like that. I know that's horrible to say, but it's getting to that point slowly. Other than the people who are already established, it's getting more and more impossible for new YouTubers. I'm lucky because, and so is Prime and them, we've already been established for a while. Not monetized, but established as a channel. And so is James. So for us, we can still eventually make it if we put enough videos into the water. Or into the stream of,
but like a long time
everything.
ago, he has like over 1,000 videos on old YouTube. He would probably have 1 million subscribers right now.
I probably would,
because there wasn't that many.
Well, it's also the algorithm promotes what videos they see fit as well. There was another. I'm gonna give a shout out to Jack. I think it was Jack that said this. Yeah, Jacksepticeye, when he was talking about, I think it was in his unpopular opinion videos.
You need to watch that.
You do need to watch that. It's a great video. I recommend everyone watch Unpopular Opinions videos by Jacksepticeye. He hit it on the nose about everything that is going on in today's society. It's getting to the point that we're getting to a point in society where everyone thinks which it's fine to have your opinions. I want to say that now before I say this. There's nothing wrong with that at all. 100% nothing wrong with it. That's not the issue. It's not the issue that we all have different opinions. It's that the issue is now we're trying to promote only certain opinions, and then that supposedly is the right one, when everyone deserves to have their own beliefs, their own freedoms, and that's exactly the problem with YouTube as well, as a whole. And he was also talking about something, he was talking about a video. The promotion, what videos get promoted make no sense. Do you know that on the artist side, meaning like drawing and painting, and don't get me wrong, the artist I'm about to mention, may he rest in peace, is an amazing
Twitch,
artist.
by the way. It's not for YouTube.
Huh?
It's on Twitch, not YouTube.
No, it is on YouTube. Yes, it is.
They said it was on Twitch, though.
No, it's on
They searched
YouTube.
up on Twitch.
It's on YouTube as well. It's the same thing. There's YouTube videos of it. It's the same thing. He showed it in the video. It was a YouTube channel. It is that the suggestion and algorithm, for instance, may he rest in peace before I say this, Bob Ross painting videos and live streams that used to be live streams get put on, and yes, Twitch is involved in that too, but he used YouTube as the prime example.
I saw it on Twitch for Jack, for the unpopular opinions.
Maybe it was, but it's still YouTube as well, because you can look it up and see the same thing. But Twitch, but let me get, but you're messing up my point, Prime. You're distracting away from the point. The point is, God dang it, I hate when you interrupt me. You gotta realize I have ADD. Now I don't know what I was trying to say.
The point is that it's an old streamer, and it's getting put up top in front of newer streams, newer artists. So it's shining the light away from them and pointing it towards someone who, no offense, is already passed. Yeah,
that's what I said. May he rest in peace. His channel doesn't need promoting. He doesn't exist anymore. He's gone. May Bob Ross rest in peace.
Ow.
But he is not a legit artist anymore because he can't keep painting. He's dead. And this takes away from modern artists who are trying to get their channels and their art out there by Twitch or YouTube, whatever their platform may be. YouTube has it worse. Twitch does do this, but since he's the only one mainly on Twitch that does that has that problem, it's not as bad. But on YouTube, it's with all things like that, as an example. Every old video, like, that are like like Jack has even said, for some reason, in one of his older videos, shout out to him again, he's even said that YouTube used to suggest his, what video was it? It was one of his older Happy Wheel videos. It just would not stop being suggested. And it's because the algorithm sees that as the best video. Why? Because it's old enough that it has millions upon millions upon millions upon millions of views, because over time it's gotten bigger and bigger and bigger. But his all newer videos get put under it sometimes. And that's the algorithm promoting something just based on a flat number, which is you cannot do on a platform that is supposed to be fair for everyone. I know we're dying, by the way. I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah.
But
is a troll on yours and Prime's channel, so she banned them on both. And I just.
Oh well, yeah, I didn't even notice. Thank you, Bonesinger.
Thank you, Bonesinger. Never troll when a moderator is in chat.
See, I mean,
no, that's fine. Thank you, Bonesinger. Good job.
Fight me, troll.
Off with their heads.
No, shoot them with a shotgun and kill them and kick out their
right? Demonetized. I mean, it's not like I'm monetized right now, anyways. And like I said, I respect the rules. In most of my videos, I will play by the rules of what the algorithm says. But only because I have to. And that's what I want to point out. It's gotten to that point where you have to be an obedient little YouTuber to make any money whatsoever if you're not
Can I
big.
say something real quick?
No.
Hey, it's funny, troll, because you're dead right now. So, yeah.
Dead.
He's in our lobby, and he's
Oh,
dead.
what? Huh?
Yeah. So, get out, calling me.
Wait, is the troll the Izuzuchi I'm shooting at right now?
I don't know which one it is. I'm pretty sure he was on our team.
Oh.
Well,
Well,
why
he-
is our
I mean, because, I mean, it shows how bad they were. I mean, if you have to go into a chat and troll and blame someone else for your mistakes and your death, you're bad at this game.
Never mind, I discount my comment both.
Nice. I messed up, though. But that's funny.
Oh,
I
wow.
kind of want to see what it was saying, LOL.
You can see what it said. The
I want to see what he says. I want to see what he says. I'm noticeable.
It doesn't unhide it, does it? When I do that, right?
No.
Okay.
Only you view it.
Oh, he was in Japan. He has a Chinese name.
Wow. See,
Like the Chinese
and then
is
okay. I also want to point out that kind of shit right there. This is also a perfect example. Thanks, loser, for giving me an example to point out YouTube's flaws. Let's see. So that right there that is not okay, because that would have got me demonetized from someone else's bullshit. Which, once again, proves the system is flawed. The system is broken. It does not work, no matter how much YouTube tries to yell it to the roof that it works. Because that would have gotten me demonetized, probably even deleted, if it wasn't for Bone Singer right there. And he probably knew that. Trolls like that are shits, and they're the most worst human beings in the entire existence. They're the blight on mankind that holds us back. Like, it's so horrible. Like, who says, I'm not going to say the word, I hope you get this pandemic in your country? One, it's everywhere, you dumbass troll. That shows you live under a rock. And two, you don't joke about stuff like that, which shows you're even more of a literal shit human being. Like, literally. Like, you are what's wrong, and you're probably American and not actually Chinese. You just made Chinese characters to act like you're a Chinese troll. So...
Which is bad for you, because giving Chinese a bad name.
That's how trolls are. It's like I said, they live under rocks. They're crap human beings. They do nothing but draw our society down. All of the above. They literally, that's all they are. It's really horrible. It's horrible they exist, that people like that exist. I know that sounds awful, but it is. Like, it really is.
I still am surprised. I wish that would have kept going, because I probably would have gotten that destroyer kill as well. I was still at 40,000 health.
But, plus I'm sitting there talking about something important, and then he's coming in there talking noob. Because that's all it is. It's noise. Or not, Darius got the Astray golden frame. Nice!
Yeah, he's gonna sell it. Call it now, Darius is gonna sell that shit.
It's an SD Gundam. You can't sell it. I take that back.
Told you.
So he probably will sell it. Don't sell it, Darius! No, but seriously though, it's...
If you want to prove me wrong, I'll give you 10 quid, mate, if you sell it.
And that also, I want to point out, that's also why my channel exists. To help fight against bullcrud like that. People like that.
I should name a banner. The more bullshit, the better.
Because there's just too much of it. He gave it to James. Does he have a pilot named James?
Oh, does he have a dwarf like a skill?
No, but dwarves love gold. But dwarves love gold, so it kind of makes sense.
I mean, yeah.
Oh, he created a custom he created custom pilots. That's something I didn't do, and I probably should have.
Oh,
Yeah.
I also want to say something. Thanks for the view, man. Like, thank you.
I know, right? That was just free view. Thanks, bud. Thanks, troll. Thanks for the free views. That's about all you're worth.
Ooh.
Am I leaving you behind, Prime? Yeah, I am.
Well, I mean, it's like, I want to give it real quick another shout out to Stump. It's like Price says, people like that, they are literally the scum of the earth.
I wanna hit this cruiser. I wanna hit this cruiser. I wanna hit this cows too. I wanna hit it. I wanna hit it. I wanna hit it.
Because people like us out here try to go out here and we fight our hardest and do what we can to help people, inspire positivity, talk to people, just be there for people, create content for people.
I'm actually
things like that.
Germans. This is also something really interesting. How much heavy the French are.
I'm go
pushing
right.
a German.
So don't go out in between these islands. Yeah, you're in a dangerous spot. So don't go in between the islands. Just stay on the outer layer.
Also, this just shows you how horrible the spawns are on console. I spawned here.
Well, I know. That's what I'm saying. If this were PC, we'd spawn bottom left corner next to that island and at the right corner, bottom right corner.
Going down
and
there.
The same thing for the other side.
Well, you can go down there.
I'm bigger than you are. I need to stay in range.
Oh, alright then, Mr. Battleship. Shoot your high horses.
I'm bigger than you are, Sheriff.
I'm faster.
In real life, I'm shorter now.
Probably in more ways than one, though.
Oh. That's messed
Are
up.
you sure about that?
That
Are you
is
sure
messed
about that?
up. I don't know the facts on that, so I have no idea.
Prime, how would you know that? I'm
Right?
worried about you
How
knowing
would you
that.
know that?
Dog, just imagining.
Why are you
Oh,
imagining
that's
it?
even worse.
No, not.
Why would a small kid
I got
imagine
you!
that?
Yeah, you ran right into that one, bro.
Prime. Prime,
You
can I
ran
ask
right
you
into that one.
Prime, why would a small child imagine an adult's...
That's just, I think it's just bad that, no, I just like the fact that he just doesn't know his phrasings before he says it. He does it all the time.
I do it all the time.
He does it with solid too.
Prime,
Oh, man.
can I ask you something? Why would you like to think about, start when you talk about it? That's,
James.
I'm just concerned about you. No, I'm just concerned.
Okay.
I'm really
It's
concerned.
Just like I'm concerned.
Just
I'm
because
He's a
really
better man
confused.
than you.
Oh,
Are you sure about that? I'm
this is
really
getting
sure.
this is a weird conversation.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
And I mean, I
How sure?
already,
Jesus,
technically,
sadistic
by the
it's
way,
going.
I already know that, but I'm just kidding.
Oh.
Ooh, so that
JK.
what does that make you, Prime? It makes you a baby. Yeah.
Oh, what?
Fuck you.
Wait,
I'm
what?
like 14, so like.
I mean,
No, compared to adult,
I'm
you're a baby.
trying to figure out James' logic behind that.
Yeah. I want to live in a world where James' logic makes sense.
I want to live in a world where James is in charge and see what happens.
Oh God. You sure you wish that upon humanity?
I do, because I think it would humble everybody a lot.
No, it wouldn't. I'd just go insane.
No, I know. That's exactly what I want you to do.
Hey, if you want to go insane, I can go right now.
Because a lot of what gets taken for granted wouldn't. And trolls like that wouldn't exist.
I would have survived that.
That'd be funny. But thank you, Bone Singer, by the way, again. That was a good snipe. Good sniping. Good
Yeah,
shot.
that would be cool.
That was basically a headshot.
I thought devastating strike and it just flesh wound.
What is that from again?
I think Unreal Tournament? The original one? I don't remember. It's been a while. It's either Halo. It was either Halo or Unreal Tournament. One of the originals. One of the original kings. Don't know which one.
Are those torpedoes in range of me?
Oh, they're not. Should
I
never.
don't think so, because I went full stop just because I thought they weren't. No, they were not.
Waiting for this Kaiser to come around the corner. I should have waited. I didn't know he was that close. You might get the kill. Wait, where are you, James?
I died.
I'm under fire, guys! I'm by myself! I'm the only battleship out here.
Basically, you told me not to run to the island. I did exactly, but I survived 2 destroyers.
Guys,
and
I
attacked
saw
by the California.
reinforcements.
What you're saying is, I told you not to run into an island. You ran into an island.
No, I didn't run to the island. I got trapped by 2 destroyers at the California.
So, is that a no on reinforcements?
I'm coming. I'm getting away from these destroyers anyways. That's all that's left, Prime, is just the destroyers. I'm loading AG.
Oh, God. And what's over here?
Yeah, that's just 2 battleships. I'll come help you.
No, 2 destroyers and
Yeah, but they do still have 2 battleships left.
And destroyer.
But they're
over
way
here.
in the back, though. So just load AG and shoot at anything that moves.
Well, I'm fighting battleships right now, so I'm staying AP.
Well, I'm coming to you, so that way we can maximize our chance to kill destroyers that try to kill us.
I'm saying. Mr. Suzuki's bad.
Prime Darius gave you Zaku. In what?
Prime got a Zaku.
Nani?
Oh no! I think he was saying, Prime. You saying you're in a Zaku? That's what you're piloting in his custom pilots. So he gave you a Zaku.
Yep, the
I'm a
trolls with me as
pilot?
well.
That's
but thank you for
slightly
the view, man.
embarrassing.
Thank you for the view.
It is
Thank you for the
embarrassing.
view.
I at least deserve a Gundam. I'm not. Am I asking for much? He brought. How much you want to bet he gave you like the most overpowered Gundam? He
What do
has?
what do I have? No, not necessarily. Sometimes Darius gives me random shit too. Or not, I'll say this. Darius spent all day yesterday grinding for Cap. Wow. So he's just been busy. Oh, hi, Clemson.
I said, I know, the troll
hi,
hit me as
bullets.
well.
Ah!
2 incapacitations. It was mostly guns. I need to turn away from the torpedoes.
Bye, Prime.
Oh, no.
Bye, Prime.
James, shut up, you're dead.
Bye, Prime.
I'm just gonna run, and I'm gonna double back to you.
Oh. Yeah,
Yes,
that's a good idea.
thank you, smoke screen me. Yeah. Little did they know I was speeding up.
Still hit you anyways.
One of them did, but not the other.
Bye, Prime. Bye, Prime.
Oh, I'm gonna eat two.
Oh no,
and
he's popping smoke. I'm gonna have to go in reverse so I can kill him. He's
And
trying
I'm
to cap. He's trying to
I'm
cap.
flooding.
Oh no.
Bye, Prime.
Oh no,
Bye,
G22's next to me. What is happening? What? No, Prime, you can't leave me.
I'm leaving you right now. I'm flooding and I'm at 2,000 health only, and I have 42 seconds before damage control comes back.
No.
For me.
No, I know.
Why is James? What did you do?
Kill the castle and die.
What happened to your headset? I hear a massive.
Hello?
Echo.
Yeah, you're there.
Stop.
Okay.
He's no bueno.
Hold on then.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Jesus. There's so many destroyers, I don't know what to do. I really need my guns to rotate. Not even, he's that cheap, not even a suit. Let's this be known. He got Gundam Astray Lord, several other ballistic Gundams in storage. So that's how he's that's how he's having a better chance at winning against what he's winning. 8-1.
Oh my
2,
god.
3. Bye.
I'm dead.
If our cruisers would have lived past, let's see, the first 5 minutes, maybe we would have won. Even now, we're giving them a run for their money. Oh my god.
It's because I'm doing it. You mean I'm giving him? I'm already dead. I don't have it. I already used it on 2 fires earlier.
Damn.
He's not using them. Oh wow. Damn.
Damn.
Harsh.
All right, now it's up to
So
our
he
destroyers.
could give me good stuff, but he decided not to.
He decided not to. He gave almost everyone IBO mobile suits. Oh, nice. Except Prime.
You have insulted me.
Oh, man.
Is that all I'm worth?
Oof.
A dumb little Zaku?
Apparently.
Zaku, 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 oh, 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 Zaku, 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 go, go, Zaku, 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 go, go.
Is it bad that we have a Mitsuki that has to try to kill destroyers because he's not good at doing that? Turn, Mitsuki. Torpedoes.
Is it bad that we have an Islav that does not know how to aim for, gosh, nothing?
Yeah, I know.
Also, he's firing like at 8 kilometers.
Yeah,
he
the
was, but now he's
Japanese
firing
is
at
doing
5.
better in gunfighting than the other two do. Which is kind of bad considering. Like, that should not be a thing.
I think the V170 might die from freaking,
Nope. Alright, Clemson's dead.
Nope, he's firing at the other one.
Come on. If you can kill the V170, then you might be able to come back. Because then they won't be able to see. They won't be able to.
The heck is wrong with Jim and Mike?
I don't know. Also, why is this thing not firing AT? What is this destroyer doing? Except James, Prime, and Arna. Hey, man, well, I deserve an IBO mobile suit. At the very least, give me a high rank mobile. Let the who got a mobile armor? Or a mobile worker. I don't want a mobile worker. I want a mobile suit like a Gundam.
I want a Gundam.
This guy's dead. By choice. Nope, never mind. Got killed by the gun first. A mobile worker.
I want a Gundam.
You don't get no Gundams. Gundams are not for good people. No.
Hey, have you seen Ponyo? That
Yeah.
movie from a long time ago?
I have.
Ponyo wants him. Aiden wants Gundam.
I don't want my Gundams. I want support. I don't want to.
He got 5 extra. He's got 5 extra Gundams that are collecting dust. Then give them to us. We'll use them.
Yeah. Wood.
I'll take him.
Why not wait? Did you say I'll take hand-me-downs?
Yeah, exactly. And it's like, I'll take hand-me-down. No, seriously. It's like,
Should I put increased torpedo? Oh, actually, you know what? I know what I'm gonna do.
should we die in a fire? Absolutely.
What?
What? How do I get rubles? I have those little Fuito.
Alright, what's my speed?
You already do have rubles.
Oh, there it is. Found it. Never mind. I figured it out. I figured out how to gather use stuff.
Sweetie.
Soviet crate. Let's get some Soviet crates.
Yeah, that's what I'm buying as well.
2, 6, 7, 9,
See if I can get a higher rank Russian battleship.
I probably won't get a battleship. I've opened like 20 of these crates so far, and I have not. No, probably like 25, and I still have not gotten a battleship.
You want to know the messed up thing? The first crate I ever opened gave me the Gangu.
Guess what I drew?
What?
The Gangu.
Oh, nice. Now we have the same ship. Nice. Nice. Now you can rank it up and max
Like,
it out.
I've opened like 25, and I haven't gotten a ship yet, and then I get the Gangu.
Right?
that was nice.
What's up?
Damn it, I don't think I'm gonna get anything.
I said
This is good for my free XP and stuff.
I'm
but
fine with the ship I got. I don't need any more ships.
damn. I mean, I like the Gangit, but I was hoping to get like maybe the tier 4 or whatever. I don't know. Or the tier 5 would have been better.
Smack you.
Tier 5 would have been amazing.
I'm gonna smack you.
But I didn't get it though.
I want to be smashed.
I did get
no.
more. I did get more commander XP and stuff though.
Who should I use? Should I use Stefan Makarov or Nicholas?
No, you want Nicola von Essen, and I'll tell you the skills you want.
Okay, tell me.
Okay. So you want burn it down, crisscross, collective labor, and then steer clear.
Why not reaching
I don't
out?
know.
Because there's no point in making the Russians' range guns are horrible already. You're not going to make them any better. So they're brawlers already. So you might as well just make it easier for you to turn and angle yourself against shots after you fire. Plus his
I have
passive
no clue
is
why I have a fire commander on them.
plus his passive is
Who should I have it? Who should I have as my person to give me like better stuff?
How you kill someone?
What do you have as your
someone who
inspiration?
gives you. I have the wrong one too. Someone who gives you. You need someone who gives you accuracy for battleships of some sort.
I don't have that.
Well, then whatever the next best thing for survival would be. Maximum HP something.
Gives HP bonus?
Yeah, I mean that works.
William Sims?
I mean if he does what he does, like I said, it's whatever works for that.
Oh, hold on, I know a good one actually. Increase the duration of damage control. Would that be good?
Yeah. Because if you put Charles Madden on there, who is it? No. One,
Stefan Makarov.
Stefan Makarov. No, yeah, Stefan Makarov. It'll benefit you better.
Oh no, guess what I
This
have?
is the only thing that Stefan Makarov has that you need to know who he is. No Russian.
I feel like maybe Charles Madden would be good. Makes my guns rotate faster, but gives me reload speed is what I would like to have. Or I could go Andrew and get...
What should I put?
Precision.
Aiming systems mod, right?
Yeah.
Aiming systems mod. Welcome to
definitely do that.
Russia. Welcome to Russia. What
How
is
much would
it?
I need to get him to...
Never mind.
Half, I'll do it. It's worth it. Now I want Charles Madden. There we go.
Oh,
Alright.
it looks so nice. Oh. It's small for a battleship, but like,
That's what she said.
James, stop. It's not funny. Not funny.
Okay.
Ah!
Your mic is at. You must have broke your mic recently, James. It's acting weird.
I can't.
I like hearing echoes of Brown. He's like,
Look at what's going on! I can't tell what's
Sup, Bart? I have all the Russian battleships except the Tier 7 battleships currently unavailable. Alright, James. Alright, mute your mic for a second.
Hold on.
God dang.
Oh my gosh.
Jeepers.
Whoa. Whoa.
Wow. That was,
Sounds like an explosive.
aggressive.
Explosion just happened.
Right? Okay,
Right.
so far, I have all the Russian battleships except the Tier 7 Gladlovsky.
Wait,
Currently
Arnott, you're right.
unavailable.
Why does it have damage control? Why does it have a limited amount of damage control on the Russians?
Because it's an early access, I guess.
Right or
But,
left?
left. Because
You sure?
there's no cruisers on the left. We need to head left.
Okay.
Let me see, but I see. Velosky currently unavailable. They are OP. They are pinpoint accurate and 11 kilometers when angling their armor makes them invulnerable. I already know that.
Yeah, these are more like battle cruisers.
Yet they have armor of the biggest battleship in the water.
Exactly, battle cruisers.
No, battle cruiser would be less than a battleship.
Doesn't this thing have like 12 barrels total?
Let's see, yes.
That's
Mine has
beautiful.
9. Mine has 9 behind the
James, I didn't
cruiser.
ask. James, I didn't ask.
They're 12 Russian barrels.
Mine are 9 French barrels.
Which
Yeah.
is not,
Probably load AP.
which, yeah.
Oh, but the
Me.
reload is 30 seconds.
That's why I went with Charles Madden. I'm trying to cut that down a little bit. I now have Andrew Cunningham and Charles Madden as my inspiration. We're gonna see how accurate these guns have become now that I have Andrew on board as inspiration. Because that's my only dislike about them is their dispersion. It gets better as you get closer, of course, because they're brawlers. But in those scenarios where someone's running from me, I need to be able to hit the target at a further distance.
What have I been spotted by? Probably destroyer.
No, we're behind the island, so it's probably the cruiser that saw us pass by the island.
You mean this cruiser right here?
Yeah, the Konigsberg. Ardon, Darius made it worse. Ardon, he gave you Prime Zaku. God dang it.
What did I get?
Wait,
Thanks
who
for giving
did?
me Gundam.
What?
Well, yeah, who do I have now?
Oh, so he has Death Size, but he hasn't given them to me for some reason.
No, I want that side.
No, you don't deserve Death Size.
Told you
But-
there was Torps.
I didn't see who, you didn't say who he gave him to. Did you? No. Oh. So what he gave it to, did he give it to me or what did he do? I don't see it. And Mr. Darius made it worse. I don't know what you. I don't know. You got Death Scythe. No.
Yeah!
No, he doesn't even know who Death Scythe is. He doesn't know. He doesn't deserve Death Scythe.
Nope.
He does not even know who any of that is.
No, he's a Soul Eater character. Ha.
He's not.
Yeah.
I mean, he is, but he's not.
And oh wait, no, that's Death Gun. But
Oh,
still, ha, loser. You have a Zaku. I could whoop you any day.
Losers are safe as I run into an island.
That's messed up. The Prime got him.
No, it's not. Perfect.
If he's gonna do that, he needs to give me Wing Zero.
I need to head back to base.
We don't negotiate with terrorists.
Oh yeah, you do. Yes, you do, James.
Hey, Darius, do not negotiate with terrorists.
Yeah, don't.
Terrorists win.
Technically, all of. If you really want to go by brass tacks, technically all the Gundam pilots in Gundam Wing were technically terrorists.
Terrorists.
Bye, Prime. Good luck. I destroyed all the cruisers.
Because
for
it was
you.
since that was made before all the horrible attacks and stuff that happened on different countries.
You mean Destroyer, James?
It wasn't as touchy of a
cruiser.
subject back then.
No
There's a
cruisers
lot
are
of
dead. Oh, wait, never
animes
mind.
and cartoons like that. He can't. Warlock got Wing Zero. Why does Warlock need Wing Zero? Warlock don't need no Wing Zero!
What do I have? What do I have? I'm intrigued what I have.
What does James got?
Golden one.
Oh no, wait, now I know what James got. You're right. You gave that. Yeah, we do know. He got the golden astray.
Is that good?
Yeah. Better than what I got.
Hey, or no, stop being ungrateful. You're Zaku.
I don't want. No one wants Zaku's. Only Char Aznable made a Zaku look good, and that was back when Gundams were still primitive.
It's okay, Ardna. Not everybody can be as good as a Gundam. Not everybody can pilot them. It's okay.
I'm the original pilot. He's giving me heavy arms. That seems a little weird, but I'll take it. At least that's something.
Why, Darius? I can tell you why that's not a good ship for him. Keyword is in the title.
That's messed up. Yeah, I don't know if Darius realized how much of a pun that sounds like. That Darius is giving me heavy arms.
He should have a ship called Light Arms or No Arms.
Yeah, James Darius gave Arnold Prime Zaku.
He already did.
Yeah, he already did that, but then he's gonna give me heavy arms. But I'll take that. It's highly ironic too that I'm getting heavy arms considered.
The situation.
I mean, if you can lure him in, I can ambush him.
Oh god.
You're supposed to head. Oh wait, never mind. Ah!
When you need to ambush
What
him.
you get?
That's when you.
For what, being
That's
better
what
than you?
No, that's what you get for stopping in the middle of the water.
I was trying to go
50.
forward again. What are you talking about?
Alright, well I'm gonna go backwards.
No, what you need to do is lure them, because I can just torpedo them.
I mean, we're waiting on him to come over here, James. I can't make him go any faster. Oh, there's a
What
cruiser
do you mean
coming.
waiting? I'm not waiting. I'm going after him.
Hold on, let me take out the cruiser then, because I know that's the deadliest thing.
It's a Phoenix. It does have torpedoes, though. Normally most Americans don't, but that one does.
I have not yet been spotted.
It takes
I will
so
go
long to
around
go
and
in
shotgun
reverse.
him.
This is why I should have just turned around. The Russian battleships take so long to go in reverse, LOL. But yeah, that is highly ironic and kind of awesome in the fact that it's like it's a Gundam with the name emphasized around arms to a guy with no arms.
Yeah, Darius, it's insanely rude. Apologize.
No, I think it's hilarious. That's like if
Yeah,
I
I know.
went to James's.
I'm sounding like
where
here.
James
Let me
lives.
speak to your Gundam manager.
That'd be like me going to where James lives and enjoying the fact my name is Johnny.
Yeah, yeah. How we just not? Can we just not? Don't want that.
Yeah, right.
Johnny. Your fault. I simdalled him.
I would have if you hadn't been in the way. Now for the Iron Duke.
James just steals kills.
Now for the Iron Duke.
Phoenix.
Yeah, you killed the Phoenix. Also, watch the torpedoes, Prime, that you're about to eat.
Torpedoes.
There's a Phoenix on your other side.
Oh, I see the Phoenix.
Yeah, he has torps. And he's well within range.
It's fine. James, kill it. Kill it before it launches, James, please.
I don't have any top for something.
Well, shoot.
The Iron Duke is running.
He has body blocking, James. Ardnot, move. I'm going forward, Ardnot.
Well, hold on. I'm gonna take a shot at the Orion before because I'm gonna go finish the Phoenix off. Ow!
Hold on.
James, you need to go finish that, James, you're about to block me. I'm going forward, James. Go around me.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Oh, don't
I got these guys. What do you want me to just go and ram?
Don't ram it, just shoot him. I'm about to beat you. I'm about to get in trouble with this Phoenix if I don't.
No, what I'm saying, I'm gonna ram him because I'm about to die, regardless.
Nah,
Oh, well, I guess ram the one with more health.
Oh, James might kill one with torps.
Well, then, if it does happen, then definitely ram the other.
James, I need you to mute your mic, please. It's so annoying
just
when you
mute
do
it
the
for now.
constant echo. I can't. I'm trying to not die.
Shit, my gun did not dock.
Orion is flooding there.
Turn. Aye, James.
Oh, nice. Wait, we won.
Wait, how do we win? Did we win or did we lose?
You got the last shot. Yeah, that last kill you got. Put us over the bar. James, mute your mic.
Okay.
Oh my! It's like coming through the TV. James muted.
Oh God, James.
Okay.
There we go.
It's like coming through his TV, coming through the headset, and going into the mic.
It really is. It's like
We can still hear it. Is the thing. It's
Hiya.
not loud.
Yeah, it's just not as loud.
Yeah. now it's perfect.
The best commander for the Russian BBs is Mikhail Kedrov. He lets you fire faster, gets your turrets to rotate as fast as cruisers, and makes it more tanky. Yeah, but I like my minimum angle. That's why I went with inspiration.
You know what I don't miss? I do not miss at all.
But I could try. I don't even know if I have him anyways.
That just went. That PS4. Remember that PS4? The one that was.
Yeah.
Hang on, I'm back. I've reached my PS3
My
controller.
Gundam is useless in IBO. I wanted Golden Stray and he gave me Destiny Gundam. Yeah, Destiny Gundam's gonna be kind of useless.
Yeah.
The sword may not
Are
be.
you gonna be doing that stream later, or are you gonna be doing the other game?
What?
Are we gonna be doing the usual Sunday stream, or are you gonna be doing?
We're doing that right after this.
Oh, cause I thought you might go do that other game.
No. Oh, you've done that this morning or earlier. Yeah, I let me look at it. I don't know. I'll look to see what it is, but I think I prefer Nikolai because he's like even though he's not technically a battleship captain, at least wholeheartedly, I prefer his stats because of what the versatility it gives you in the Russian battleship, which is why I never die. Like I never die, and to me they don't need to be more tanky. That's just compensating for something that's not necessary, because. And to each his own, if you prefer that, you prefer that. But to me, that means you're just making something stronger that doesn't need to be stronger.
Or not question, how many more battles do you think we're gonna do?
I do like the reload time though, but I don't know. I mean, that's not much better than me just using an inspiration. Plus, it hurts my range, and I don't like that. What did you say?
Much longer do you think we're gonna be going?
We could do one more battle and then we can end it.
Alright.
But
Yeah, Prime.
Sure, James.
Prime.
plus I already have this. This is why I don't really see the point of tankiness. I like that. I wish I had that. That's the only thing I wish I had. But since I already have this on Nikolai, because he has this as an option, it's kind of one of those things that's like, there's not really a reason to make yourself tanky.
What the heck?
To make yourself
How
more
did I
tanky.
get doubloons?
And this is useless. This range, you would only ever want this one. I mean, I see the allure. Like, I see why you would go this. Also, why would you want this when this is a thing? But, I don't know. To me personally, and what is this? Yes, he also traverse speed. But it's only 0.5 seconds. I wish I had him to see how high a level it would get. I still feel like Charles is doing me better as an inspiration than this overall would do.
Hey, so how are you liking your worker Gundam? Or your BO tank?
I know, I heard about it, but he's supposed to be giving me heavy arms at some point.
So, I'm over here on my death side, so yeah.
Yeah, see, in this, I will say, if you wanted to go indestructible, like something that's almost impossible to kill, then yeah, you would probably want this captain. But this is only if you're gonna go a tanky build, like, more than they already are. Because I very rarely die in my Russian ship. I kid you not, I just got this thing, was it today or yesterday? I can't remember, one of those. Yesterday, I have not died once since I started playing with it. Not even once. And that's with... No, I didn't. Not in that. That was when I was in the Britannic. I died in the Britannic.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, I was also playing the Russians, but I never died in the with Nikolai. I was always the last person on the team, and usually the time would run out. Because I would be the only one trying to bring it back.
No, but remember, we one time both of us got wiped. Like our
yeah, that was when I was in the Britannic. I don't get wiped when I'm in the Russian. It has not happened yet.
Fine, whatever, it's fine.
The Britannic is a one-shot against other Russians. I got killed in one shot. I got wiped out because I was in my Britannic. There's so far not even another Russian ship has one-shot me in my gang it yet.
Tell you what, you go to Fiji, I'll go to King George, and let's settle that.
That's Japanese, James. It's not Russian.
I'm pretty sure that's British, but okay.
I'm talking about the Fiji.
The Fiji is British, it's a British cruiser.
Why are you fighting your own people? That doesn't make any sense. James, never mind. When you're playing high tiers, making your ship more tanky when every ship is spamming high explosive at you tends to work out better. They spam high explosive now, I don't have a problem with it. I'm good at maintaining my fires. You know how much health the Gangit has? It's a tier 3, and it only goes up from there. It only goes up from there, Bacon. I'm not gonna lie, I don't wanna...
Shoot myself.
I don't wanna make you mad, but I think I might be slightly better than you, Bacon, at battleships.
To start off with, not including the whole upgrade.
I think I might
battleships,
be...
yeah, I think we're better.
Yeah, like, I think I might be better at battleships other than what you did with the Iowa. I think with most ships I'm better because I don't need those kinds of things to do the same results. It's especially with no Russian ship. If you're having to build this thing tankier, no offense, Bacon, you're doing it wrong. Because this thing's already almost impossible to kill.
I know a way to make it impossible to kill, but also giving it high damage. It's called getting good.
Well, that's with any ship. But yeah, I know you are. He knows
it's called
you're
getting
joking.
good.
No, but still though, that's.
Have you tried getting good?
But all serious aside, I do think I'm better than you in battleships.
Oh, shots fired! No, remember, didn't we have like a lobby a long time ago and Bacon was on that other side? It was you, me,
Yeah, but he
James,
wasn't in a battleship
and then
then.
Bacon.
I don't think.
Yeah,
I think it was in a destroyer though, not a battleship.
No, Bacon was in a battleship. It was, Bacon and what's his name?
Yeah, he was.
Jim or Vic?
It was.
And
it was
another
Jim,
another
it was either
little
Jim or
kid.
Vic.
No,
Wait,
it was
another
not
little
Jim
kid.
or Vic. And it was
What?
It was two other people. They were both squeakers.
I don't remember this. I really don't remember this. I remember playing against Bacon a couple of times, but I don't remember
What's his name?
there ever being that many little kids in the lobby.
He uses a wolf. He uses like a wolf symbol as well. He likes wolves as well.
Yeah, or not. I have over 6K battle. More battles doesn't make you better. Not if you're playing one class, like I do, because I don't play any other classes very, very rarely. In battleships, and I know my battleship's improving on your strengths is only making you stronger. Would be cruel to give enemy an
One quick blue
advantage.
screen, everybody.
You're not giving the enemy an advantage. You saw I don't die. I haven't died yet in the stream. It's too much. You're overcompensating for something that's unnecessary. Like, you really, literally. And more battles doesn't make you better. Skill makes you better. And
Oh, not my brain is hurting right now.
what? Go left, by the way.
I forgot his name. We played with him.
I don't know who you're talking about, so I can't help you. I literally don't know who you reference, so I don't know.
Right now, I'm going through my friends list and looking.
I do not know who
He
you
changed his name
reference.
to Dark Ninja. He changed his name to Dark Ninja.
I don't know. I don't know.
Is it Darth Maul?
I have no idea. Yeah, I'd have to be in a party with him again, to probably remember. We must not have played with him that often.
No, it was it wasn't regular.
Yeah, you keep showing your broadside to enemies you don't even angle. Because I don't have to. I'm on console. You know how idiotic people are on console? This isn't PC. No one has to do that. And I'm in the
Also,
Russian ship.
Bacon.
Also, let me say something now, Bacon. You just kind of proved to me that you don't know how a Russian battleship works. I hope you know Russian battleships are supposed to fight broadside. They have the thickest armor broadside than anybody else.
Also, second, you can't really brag about getting a lot of kills because you mostly play destroyers, and I play destroyers, and they're the easiest thing in the game. I'll get 3-4 kills with them every match.
Well, I think he's talking about battleships, but he's trying to say, oh, you're not angling. You don't have to angle. And you can only talk when you take down the big boys on PC. Exactly. Exactly. Which I have, by the way. I just don't have to angle anymore because I'm not on PC. There is no players that are worthy of me angling on PC. I mean, not PC, on console. Sorry. On console. On console, there are no good battleship captains. Save for me and you, Bacon, we are literally the only ones.
Rude! I'm right here.
You who died in that last match in a Ganget?
I didn't die. I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't die. And that was my first match in the gang too. I don't know how the Russians play yet. When you first hit, you suck too.
This is how you play as the Russians. You shoot your guns. There is no strategy whatsoever to the Russians. You do not have to be smart to play the Russians. Unlike the Americans, the Germans, the Japanese especially, you have to be smart to play as. And anything else. I nearly one-shotted at Konigsberg. If I had gotten one more good pen, he would have been dead.
I almost killed him.
But yeah, there's literally no point. Because most people spam HE. That's also another thing why I don't fear console players. Is console players don't know the meaning and how important AP actually is. You very rarely see them shooting it at anything. They shot it at James right there, but he's a cruiser. So it's like, that's the one time you should probably use your HE to guarantee more of a citadel and no overpens. But it's literally not necessary on console. The players on here are garbage.
Yeah, like this Orion right now that I'm broadsiding. He's giving me broadside and he's firing HE.
My first match in the tier 3, when Prime was in a tier 4 and I got up tiered, I killed tier 5s. That's how bad console players are. They are horrible. People pay to win on console, get to the max 5, 6, and 7, and then they don't know what the hell they're doing in the ship. And they still lose and wonder why they're losing the tier 3s. Because they didn't play the game. They didn't learn. They didn't go through the weaknesses of having lesser tier ships. And the weaknesses of the lesser tier ships, learning how to compensate for those weaknesses, making them better players, and then as they get to tier 6 and tier 7, they become gods. But this is only on PC. On console, doesn't happen. There are so many bad players. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. It's not that hard. I got a Kraken too. I hope you know that, Bacon. That's what I'm saying. You're not really that good. No offense, Bacon. You're comparing this to a Russian battleship, and you're building a Russian battleship as a tank. You don't need to. You're better off making it where your bullets, your AP, will pin at wild angles and still Citadel. That was my aim that messed that up. But
other than that, Ardnot has good tactics, but sometimes the aim is a little
yeah, my aim, I'll say, my aim can be better sometimes.
I have better aim than you.
Like, I'm sometimes compensating for the target's angle like that. See how he's turning? I have a weird... I have a weird, like, I don't know if you would call it dyslexia, but it's almost like my brain takes a long time to realize this is where I need to shoot if he's turning this way or if he's turning that way. If they're going, like the angle is fine. Like, if he stays in a line like this, angling, he's turning right. I missed that. I saw it at the last second. See? Like, that was a bad shot because he was turning right. So I should have aimed over here.
James, mute your mic. Mute your mic. Mute your mic.
Oh. James. Oof.
Like, Ardnot has a lot better tactics than I do and knows when. James, mute your mic. Mike, mute your mic. Now, James, can you hear us? Message him, Prime. I can't. I'm right now. I'm in a battle. I'm trying to dodge towards.
I didn't get that kill. I'll message him. Hold on. This is gonna take a second. We may just have to cut this. Hold on. Wait. Oh. Hold on. Maybe he heard it in the stream.
Okay, but I have better aim than you, but you have better tactics.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if I'm paying attention and not talking to chat, and I really want to hit something, I'll hit it, and I will kill it. But once again, it's all about that timing and moment and all that. That's also why I went with this captain. He has steer clear, which lets me angle when I do need to angle, even though I don't have to use it half the time. See, was that that might not have been lead enough. See, the Kaiser's getting me right now. I'm gonna switch to HE. And this is also something why I go with Nikolai. In these instances where the ship captain is actually intelligent and angling his ship properly, I have bonus to my AP fire chance and damage slightly.
I mean HE.
Yeah, I keep saying the wrong one. But yeah, I have bonuses to my HE as well to ensure in these situations I can compensate for these angles. Like that. Like that Kaiser's in a horrible angle. You might need to get the
mic, buddy.
Yeah, I know what it is. I'll do it after the stream.
Wow,
Yeah,
I wasn't. That's why I didn't shoot because I noticed that they were gonna ram each other. All right, well, I think we're gonna leave it on that one. It was nothing but AP and HE shells flying everywhere. Wait, I missed something. On PC, the Russian BBs travel with cruisers because of the carriers. And seeing that's what we need. And I'll say it again. If we had carriers, Russians would have a hard counter. Because the dive bombers will tear those Russian battleships to shreds. Because guess what? The deck is made out of wood. Which brings me full circle back to Japan. Japan's debuff in the Nagato and several other deep dispersion accuracy issues that they all have now. The Japanese can't snipe the Russians anymore. And they're technically supposed to be able to. They're supposed to be the ones who straight kill the Russians in straight up combat because they can shoot them from hella far away, hit them on the deck because their velocity of their rounds is slow, so they hang really high in the air and then come down on top of the ship. So they're supposed to insta-deck the Russians. But on console, we just recently had a debuff that screwed most of the Japanese vessels as far as accuracy. Now, you can still compensate for it, but now you have to build Takeo, which I'll show you which Takeo, there's two of them. You have to build Takeo Tagaki now in order to maintain the dispersion accuracy at max range. Where originally they still had issues, but now you can't hit shit. Like, you literally, you never Citadel anymore. Deck shots are almost impossible because they 9 times out of 10 hit the superstructure now because of the wide dispersion at max range and all of that. So now the only way to fix this is you would need flammable cannoneer, crisscross, marksman, and then reaching out. And you would have Takeo built as a sniper to re-fix the issue that Wargaming decided for some reason on console to make our Japanese different than y'all's Japanese, which is so stupid. I've seen both Kremlin and the Slava get their butts handed to them by Conqueror and Jean Bart. Yeah, but the Conqueror has, once again, you're talking about things that have slow velocity. They have slow velocity rounds that can hang in the air long enough to be able to drop on top of the ship and just wreck house. And also, at point blank range, at that point you don't want to be broadsiding even in a Russian. You want to angle some if you're point blanking each other too, because that also no ship is immune to a shotgun at broadside. So in those cases, yes. This is also why I have Nikolai once again, which backs up why I use Nikolai. In those situations, I'll turn my battleship way before they will. So I'll be able to angle immediately, drop the shot to an angle, bounce it off my armor, turn back, shoot and kill them in a shotgun battle. Which is what the Russians are supposed to be good at in the first place. Because that's their specialty. That armor you see right there... Oh, wrong button. Let me see if I can zoom in. 1 second. What is my zoom in button? I don't remember. Shit. There we go. So, the flat armor right here, for instance. This part of the boat right here for Russians is the thickest part of the boat. This is why they can survive broadsides from mid-range. Not close range, mid-range. And they won't get Citadel. They might still get pinned and take some decent damage, but they won't take as much as they will dish right back out at mid-range with Nikolai, even at an angle. Because that's what Nikolai's passive is. Your shells can pin at wilder, more maximum angles that normal shells would probably ricochet off of and shatter or bounce and into the water. Stuff like that. They're not adding carriers. If people keep spamming to the devs to add carriers, they won't add them. They still are debating if they're going to add them when they are balanced on PC. But that's not balanced. Here's something I want to point out, and I'm tired of Wargaming saying this. That is a cop-out, Wargaming. You are basing this on statistics of people who are not good at the game. And Bone Singer, no ship is OP if you know how to combat it and know what to do. It's all about teamwork. If your carrier is playing its role properly against other carriers while supporting his team, you're not going to have an issue. But the thing is that Wargaming doesn't think about those types of things. They don't realize the only people bitching in their forums, other than the fact us on the console who want to be treated fairly, by the company, the only people bitching in the forums on PC are people who are bad at the game.
Can I put in something? It's just like on Apex Legends. I said this earlier, but it's like just like on Apex Legends. There was a gun called the Wingman. It's a revolver, and people were getting pissed off because it's a skill gun. You have to hit your shots, or else you're not gonna get the kill. They say it's too OP because we're dying too fast to it. Yet when they use it, they miss all their shots. It's their fault. Everybody who was bad at the game is the one who went in and reported the Wingman.
Yeah. It's always the ones who moan the loudest are usually the ones who are the worst at the game. So it's like, so this is why it's really ironic when you see companies say, oh, this needs to do this needs to do that. No, it doesn't. You are basing that off a bunch of noobs who are bitching and moaning about something that's normal and accurate to reality. This is supposed to be a battleship combat simulator. Or warship, excuse me, not battleship alone. Warship combat simulator. Carrier, destroyers, cruisers, battleships. It can't be that if they're constantly changing and modifying and screwing things up. Like on console with the Japanese, taking their accuracy away at max range. It's stupid. It's really stupid. It really is. It's not helping them in any either. And that's not true, Bacon. If people keep going to the forums, they're going to not do it because of that. They can't not do that. Because here's the thing that's going to happen if they don't. Eventually, console players are going to get tired of getting bullshitted by the destroyers because there's no carriers to spot them with the planes. And they're just going to stop spending money and stop playing the game. And then console version will die. So, if they want to keep making money off of us, they need to do what we're asking. Because they're going to quickly end up ruining their own reputation. And now they're starting to do it to their PC players from what Bone Singer told me. They're not keeping promises now to PC players anymore. Like, all kinds of stuff is happening at Wargaming that's not making any sense. See, look. Yeah, look at what Bone Singer just said. And that's what I'm talking about. That's one of the examples I'm saying. Mm-hmm. They're starting to screw both of their fans over. And if they do that, they're going to go bankrupt and they're going to lose all their money. Because people who don't get to have fun at a video game don't play it and don't spend money on it. And that's something multiplayer games, and I said this in my stream of Gundam yesterday as well. Video game companies need to wise up and start realizing how they're handling their multiplayer games, or competitive multiplayer will vanish into history at some point. Because no one's going to want to do it because it's not fair for anybody anymore. It's only fair for certain select 1% groups of each game. And that's not fair to the entire community as a whole. Or entire consumer basis as a whole. When you start catering, and I don't understand why companies do this, and I'm going to give another tip out to any company willing to listen. Catering to the super rich only gets you so far. And here's the ironic thing to catering to the super rich, is they don't always spend money on your game. And then when they do spend money, they do it all at once and buy what they want, and then they don't spend a dime further for the rest of the game's existence for that individual. The people you make more money off of, developers, especially free-to-play game developers, listen to me now. The people spending most money on your games who can afford it are the ones who don't have time to sit here, like me, for instance, as a YouTuber, and grind all the ships 24/7, 7 days a week, for a month straight just to get one free XP ship. Prince Eugene is, for an example, for me. I'd have to buy it. There's no way I'd have enough time without ruining my entire YouTube career and only doing World of Warships on the channel forever for a whole month to be able to get that the free way. And there are so many things that are issues that are cropping up. Console has the biggest ones, but now PC's starting to get messed up too. They're not at their peak performance, Bacon. That's numbers. That is not true. Very few people play this game on console. I can tell you as someone who plays here, once you go to the low ranks, nobody's there. There's no 2s, there's no 1s. Which means nobody new is hardly buying the game. And that cuts into profits. They are going to end up having the same thing happen to them that Smite's going to have happen to it on console. They're going to end up being pushed back to PC, and that's the only console they'll ever be able to design for, because they're not willing to put in the extra work and stop screwing us over and lying to us. Because they are. And don't sit there and tell me they're giving us the proper treatment, Bacon, when they put the Russian battleships into early access, and they didn't do that with any of the other factions twice in a row. Each faction had one early access, and then the whole tree came available to what we were getting. Until the Russians came. Then, we got early access destroyers. Those went for free. And then all of a sudden now the battleships are in early access? When all the rest only did one early access and then the rest came for free? No. No. That is price gouging at its finest. They are using us on console as a money grab because we never had the game to begin with. Instead of giving us the full game with all the ships and all the stuff and trusting that their game is good enough to make the money on its own, they are browbeating us with different deals, changing certain ships from premium to tech tree and vice versa. It's all one big Ponzi scheme when it comes to that, when you look at it that way. And like I said, it may not be that for real, but they need to fix it if they don't want to be considered that. Oh, alright, James.
Yeah, I am gonna have to, so I know what the problem is.
Okay, alright, bro, I'll re-invite you. But yeah. Yeah, but no, they didn't. They did not. They did not, Bacon. I can have James tell you right now and Prime that every faction only had one early access, and then the other part of the tree came available for free.
Yep, that it was only the
Well, for certain ones it was destroyers, for certain ones it was battleships. But it was ever only once. It was only ever one early access. That just goes to tell me right there, Bacon, you're not saying the right things, bro. I'm sorry to tell you, it's not accurate. This is not more popular on the console than it is on PC. It's what I said. It's like I said, this is not... No one hardly plays this game. I can get Vic on here, and anyone who plays it. Jim, no one likes this game now on console. I know you've played it too, Bacon, but I can get 5 other people that can say otherwise. No offense, it's one person's word versus 5. So that right there says that's not true. And no offense, Bacon, this is something I'm going to tell you from someone who's learned video game design and went to college for it, and my teachers taught me this. A company can put whatever it wants on that piece of paper. They don't have to be honest with us. There's no law that says that company has to tell us that's exactly what the programming says. No company has to do that. So, trust me, I've learned this from school. Most of these developers never went to school because it wasn't around when they became game companies. And they think people are idiots. They think that nowadays society, people still don't understand how a game is made. But we do. Yeah, and I'll agree with that. See, that's what I'm saying, Bone. That's what and what Bone Singer said right there for PC proves it. They don't care about balance, Bacon. They don't care about any of that. If they cared about balance, PC would have more balance. They don't care about any of that. It's all just a smokescreen to sell more World of Warship to people. And that's really all it is. That literally is at the heart of it, what it is. And it's good business. I'm not going to hate on them on that. But you should be honest with it if you're going to do that. You should be honest about it. Don't be going in the background saying this is this is that, and this is that, and it's not. I have even a picture, an image of a plane in a glitch parked on top of a battleship as if the aircraft carrier programming is already here. James, your mic is still doing it. It's your mic, bro. It's not your system. Something in your mic, in your actual mic that picks up the sound is broken. Can you hear me, James? James? Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. That right there proves they don't... balance is not an actual thing. Like, it's just there to sell more ships. And don't get me wrong, like I said, I'm fine with that if you were telling me that straight out the gate. And I have a picture that proves aircraft carrier programming is in the game. It is on console. It's just we don't have access to them. The programming hasn't been allowed to be opened up to us. Because that's what DLCs are. It was proven a while ago that DLCs and things that when developers add add-ons or patches, all that is just, unless it's a bug fix, but yeah, and that's fine, but that's because he's respectful, Bone Singer. Some people are respectful not to use those OP things. But like I said, the game itself cannot be given credit for being balanced. The only reason why it's balanced half the time is because the players are respectful to each other on PC. But they cannot expect that on console. Console players do not have any honor. Like, the only few people I've met that have that are me, James, you, Bacon, Twall, Gaming Prime, Solid. These are the few people I've met on console who have real honor and treat people with respect when it comes to whether the game is broken or not. They use the worst thing. That's not true, Bacon. Bacon. Someone's word means nothing. Okay? I want to say that now, Bacon. Someone in a video saying some things to a camera, and this even goes for any YouTuber or whatever. I try to be honest with you guys, but this is anything. Never take anyone by their word of mouth and that says it just in a video. And that even goes for me. But like I said, I have video proof. I have video proof of all those things they say that are not true. Such as the debuff on the Japanese battleships. If it was so balanced and fair, why are our Japanese battleships don't have the same specs as the one on console? I mean, the one on PC. The proof is in the pudding. It's the same thing as high-res with Smite. They say one thing in a video and do something completely different. It's to appease the audience and make them think they're working on the issue. It's the same thing as a government trick. We'll get back to you, sir, and we'll do it as quickly as possible. It's the same thing. It's smoke screening to cover up the real issue and to cover up what they don't want to do because they're trying to stall for money. There's no reason why World of Warships should be taking this long to become like the PC version, or should have been different than the PC version in general, other than they're robbing us of our money. Literally. No, they didn't. No, they didn't, Bacon. And I can bring Vic in here to you. I can bring Vic in here next time, and I can show you the patch notes. They debuffed the dispersion at max ranges on all battleships on Japan, including the Nagato. The Nagato got the worst debuff. The reason why I know this is my friend Vic plays nothing but Japanese battleships. He's been playing since the console first started, and he knows the difference. He hasn't changed anything on his ships, and he's been playing non-stop ever since the game came out, basically, as the Japanese. So he's gonna know better, because he's experiencing it. Once again, they can write whatever they want on those patch notes. There's a lot of unhonest AAA companies out there, and I'm starting to think Wargaming's one of them, because they say one thing and then something else happens. Just like Hi-Rez. And that's why I stopped playing Smite. Because I was tired of being lied to. And I was tired of my community being lied to and me telling them something and then, oh, it's different than what I told them. No, I'm done. World of Warships has made Jingles a liar several times too on PC. The Mr. Jingles himself, shout out to him. They've made him a liar on several occasions, and that's not his fault. Because at the time, it was true. So it's like they tell you one thing, and then when the YouTubers that support the game say it, they change it, and then we look like the assholes, like we were the fake ones. So no. Also, Arda, why do some American BB captains hide behind islands? Because they're low velocity on their rounds, they can shoot over islands and snipe you. But I mean, that's a tactic. I mean, that's legit. I mean, that's what most American battleships would probably do.
Sound up.
But okay, Bago, I'm not gonna keep arguing with you, brother. You're just turning it into an argument now, and Bonesinger and I had already discussed this about this. No offense, just because you have every ship doesn't make you an expert at every ship and notice when a change happens. And actually, it would make you less notice a change happen because you don't play with one ship. You would never see the difference because you're used to playing with all ships. So you would never see when a patch happens because you're not playing that one fleet. Someone who plays one ship is going to notice something that happens to that ship when it happens, or to one line of ships when it happens. And it's in the patch notes. I don't know what patch notes you read, but Vic even sent me the patch notes, and I'll end it there. I read them myself. So it is in there, so I don't know what you read. Like I said, they are screwing the console version hard. Bacon, Darius, and are not implemented new rules. Yeah, I did, because it's to prevent stuff like this. Because, Bacon, no offense, you're just arguing now to be arguing for the fact. Because you have no proof of it. I have videos and YouTube video proofs of it. With Vic present in the video. So, like I said, we're just gonna drop it there. So.
I know.
Then go watch my videos. The proof's already there, Bacon. It's in my streams. It was already in a video. Like I said,
not James. In the stats they showed the dispersion?
No. And one, you wouldn't be able to see it now. It's already changed. How would you look at the previous one?
I know. I was gonna say, go back on Ardenac's stream or somebody's stream, look at the dispersion, and then go back to this stream and look at the dispersion.
Oh yeah, maybe. But I don't think they show that. I don't think. I'd actually have to look.
I'm checking right now, actually.
I don't think that's a stat, though. No. But, no, I haven't. But I'm trying not to punish people, Bonesinger. I'm just trying to make them aware. Because, like I said, now it's just become an argument for the sake of an argument when the proof is in the pudding. So, I've been playing this game long enough, and so have many other people, but yet some people think that they just know better, I guess. Okay. But that's fine. No, they weren't, Bacon. No, they weren't. That's why I'm ending this, and you need to stop, or I'm gonna have to start hiding the comments. Like I said, this is an argument to be an argument, and now no one's gonna watch this video because of this. So we're done, Bacon. The conversation's over. Especially since I have 2 other people in the party who can vouch that that's not true. So, also one more thing, Darius, did you a favor? What's up, Bone Singer? Ooh, Bacon gave me a dislike. Oh well.
I don't know.
What?
I can get a new headset within 2 weeks.
Oh,
Well,
hey, look.
2 weeks.
You put me in heavy arms. That means I'm in Death Sife now.
What?
I'm where I belong now.
I mean, technically, yeah, that is true.
but yeah, it's fine.
Dude.
But I'm gonna end it here though, because it is, like I said, it kind of devolved into something it shouldn't have. And but I am gonna also point out, no offense, you're kind of if that was who I think it was, you're kind of proving your colors, just disliking the video because you don't agree. That's not a legit reason to dislike a video. But you have a good one, bro. And I hope everyone else has had a good one. Sorry for that little discussion that happened. It seems to keep happening. It's going to get to the point where I'm going to have to get real aggressive with it. That if anyone starts disagreeing on that large level when there's 5 people proving them wrong, I'm going to hide them. Because all you're doing is arguing and ruining the video for the sake of ruining it. At that point, so I will start treating it like other YouTubers if that starts to be the case. I've been nice. I've been trying to be nicer than some of the other bigger boys because they can't be as personal as I can. But if this starts to become an issue, I will treat it the same way. That I will basically start ignoring certain comments and never grace them. So, because that protects the community and everyone on this channel. So, but let's see. Never mind. He put Prime in that. I'll be on Red Gundam. I forgot the name. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. I prefer Death Sife over Epion in the end of the day, anyways.
Yeah, I mean a Gundam at least. Woohoo!
Like, even though Epion's probably stronger stat-wise, I prefer Death Sife personally. But I hope y'all have had an awesome one. Peace and love to all of you. We're gonna be doing some Star Wars right after that, getting into some Star Wars. It won't be too long before I do it, because I gotta eat tonight. So I hope y'all enjoyed today's stream of the ocean bear, is what I call it. The indestructible beast on the water that's damn near impossible to kill right now. It feels that way. And it's super, and how powerful its guns are, and how hard it hits. It's basically a bear. It's super hard to kill, and it tears you to pieces. Alive. But James still got the stronger Gundam. Yes. I don't know if a stray gold is stronger than Epion. It depends. But you never know. But peace and loves. I hope you all have had an awesome one. And until next time, I will see you all here in a few minutes, actually. Probably about 30 minutes at the most. For some Star Wars. Bye, everybody!